Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is the Raptor, and welcome back to another one of my reaction videos. So today I'm going to be reacting to the new Death Battle which just came out, which is Crash versus Spyro. Now, I've honestly been waiting for this fight for a very long time, not in terms of, like, I've been anticipating Death Battle to do this fight, but it just feels like a long time since they announced it, you know, at the end of Jotaro versus Kenshiro, and they're finally doing it here. I've been waiting for this one. It's been a long 3 weeks, essentially, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. I know it's animated by Torian, so that's always going to be a treat. In terms of what I know about these two characters, I know basically nothing. I've never played any of the Crash games. I've been aware of Crash for a very long time, but I haven't actually played any of his games or anything like that. And in terms of Spyro, the only real games I ever played of Spyro were the Skylanders games. I've never looked at like the original Spyro games or like the Legend of Spyro or anything like that. And basically, I think someone told me that they were going to be using what is it? Legends of Spyro. So that's like one incarnation of Spyro. I think there's like 3 different ones, you know, like the original, Legends, and Skylanders. So because Skylanders isn't going to be brought into this, I really don't know anything about, you know, this version of Spyro. I did have to look up these characters, you know, for my own versus show, who would win and why. I actually did this fight about like a year ago, I think it was, maybe a little over. And I said that I thought that Spyro would win. However, that research was very limited, you know, and I also didn't have any prior knowledge with the characters, and looking back at it, I might not have made the best judgments I possibly could have, so, you know, it was a number of reasons, but, you know, overall, I really don't know. This is the reason why I didn't make a prediction for this battle, because I really didn't know, what to expect. I didn't know what they were going to go with, or what they were going to do, anything like that, and their research is obviously far superior to mine, so, yeah, that's where I am there. Overall, however, I do want Spyro to win, for 2 reasons. One is because I just know Spyro more. I think I've been introduced to Spyro earlier than I was with Crash, and I've just known him longer, and I've played some of the Skylanders games. Well, I've played all the Skylanders games that they've made. So yeah, I definitely know, I've known him longer, even if it's not the version of Spyro they're going to use. And secondly, I also still want my Who Would Win and Why episode to be correct. Even if they don't do it, even if they say Spyro wins for, like, different reasons than I did, I would still like my Who Would Win and Why episode to be correct. Although if it's wrong, if Crash wins, I will not be surprised at all, because I just don't know these characters too well. And you know what? There's only been 2 other times where my Who Would Win and Why episodes have been made into death battles. The first one was Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2099, and the second one was Batman versus Black Panther, both of which were very, very recent. And both of them my battles were proven correct, because they came to the same conclusions as I did. So I'm really hoping the same thing happens here. I'd rather be 3 for 3 than 2 for 3. 2 for 3 ain't bad, and this would be the most forgivable one, but even so. But anyway, I've talked for like 3 minutes now. That is way too long. Let's get right into this. And I'll make a better prediction, you know, after I've listened to everything and paid as best attention as I possibly can.
The early 1990s played host to one of the biggest battlegrounds.
Yeah, they're both 90s PlayStation characters. I know that much.
The console wars. Nintendo and Sega's mascots were left in a merciless duel over the gaming throne.
Yeah.
But when the smoke cleared, a surprise 3rd challenger was rising to the top.
Right.
The Sony PlayStation.
Yep.
And it didn't have just one mascot. It had 2. Crash Bandicoot, the mutated marsupial from Down Under. And Spyro,
so he's mutated, okay.
The powerful purple hero of the Dragon Realm. He's
right.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And
I've also heard that Legends of Spyro is like the most powerful version of Spyro.
Win a death battle.
Oh, that looks nice. So it maximizes his chances. But anyway, let's see.
I admire another brilliant.
Oh, Pinky in the Brain!
Next guy.
I love Pinky and the Brain and the Animaniacs.
Take over the world.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not sure Dr. Neo Cortex makes the cut.
Oh, that was cool.
He's an evil genius who made a mutant Aussie army of animals.
I know Crash and Cortex from the 6 Skylanders game, but I never picked up the figures.
For this army, Cortex chose, of all things, a Bandicoot. What?
Is that actually a real thing?
It's a real animal. Look.
Oh, it actually is.
Hey, it's kind of cute.
Wow, okay. I just assumed it was fictional. That's actually really cool.
Cortex did successfully mutate it into a powerful beast. However,
okay.
When he tried to brainwash the creature, he utterly failed to create his fearsome general.
Aww.
Instead, he got Crash Bandicoot.
I know Crash isn't too smart.
So Cortex threw him out
so
like
he mutated
trash,
him. That's why he's so strong.
Which is super embarrassing, because this Bandicoot
likes dancing and pancakes.
Short of a Barbie. But his
right, yeah.
abilities make up for it.
All right.
He's got parkour skills like nobody's business. Which is appropriate, as Bandicoots are excellent jumpers, similar to their marsupial cousin, the kangaroo.
How high can they jump?
Or
are they not going to tell us? Okay.
Take a big hit and just keep on going.
Yeah, it looked like it hurt.
Bunny of pain. Crash can double jump in midair, slide incredible distances,
as you do,
and use Crash Dash to boost his speed. He's also tapped into Mojo, a magic substance that's basically life energy.
So that's like a super form?
He's got his Norris roundhouse and triple dragon, but his favorite move is the cyclone.
So he's got actual names for these attacks. Okay. So he's pretty versatile, at least in terms of that.
Still,
okay.
Brutal moves proved
that makes sense.
Useful for rescuing his fellow mutant Bandicoot girlfriend, Tawna.
That's his girlfriend.
Why does she look like that? She's like really.
She looks different from him.
Not at the same time. I'm really confused.
Honestly, I kind of am too.
Crash's natural abilities were enough to save her. His future battles with Cortex would require more sophisticated tools. Yeah,
okay.
The rad copter pack.
Oh, so he's got technology too.
The unicorn of motorsports, the space motorcycle. What I wouldn't give for one of those.
Is that gonna work like in the Earth or on the Earth?
Bazooka that uses a naturally occurring and easily attainable form of ammunition. Wampa fruits.
Yeah, I was just about like that's fruit.
Shooter that's on his power loader suit from Alien. I mean, this completely generic.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
But why fruit? I can't
so he's got that too.
Particularly effective projectile. I don't know, Wiz.
He's got a lot up his sleeve. I can say that.
You with my potato gun? You were stuck in a coma for like a month. Wait, what? You told me I lost that month because my time travel wristwatch finally worked.
Oh, nope.
Well, where's Crash getting all this cool tech?
Back to the episode, yeah.
He's pretty dumb. They're all
thanks
1
+ 1 = 2.
Sister Coco, who's 10 times the inventor Cortex is. But
Crash
isn't really dumb. He just lacks communication skills. He actually shows symptoms of autism.
Really true?
Some people with autism, known as savants, are extraordinarily gifted in particular skill sets, and I think that describes Crash perfectly. While he may not know how to hold a conversation, he is a superb athlete and puzzle solver. Well, I'm sure it helps that he's surrounded by friends who encourages better traits.
So he's good with street smarts, just not book smarts. That's actually not that bad here.
His magical mask foster dad, who's basically
oh really?
Lucky bastard. Aku Aku's magical mojo prowess is quite impressive. He's very protective of Crash and will often step in when Crash is in trouble.
Okay.
But not always. Why can he teleport across dimensions on his own, but can't teleport Crash very far at all?
This is as far as I can take us.
True, because that's what I love in video games. Those inconsistencies.
Save your sister.
Well, perhaps his
He's just nodding.
Is kicking in, encouraging Crash to learn from his own mistakes and become his own man, or Bandicoot. Yeah, maybe he's just being a dick. Well, thanks to Aku Aku and his own amazing abilities, Crash has performed some incredible feats while stopping Cortex's plans time and time again. He's strong enough to lift his adopted brother Crunch over his head. Since Crunch is at least twice as big as Crash, that would mean Crash's strength is similar to the world's best powerlifters.
Oh wow!
His cyclone attack can generate enough
25 miles per hour bear.
And throw it so hard it shatters on impact. Comparing its size to Crash, that boulder must
how strong is it?
8 tons.
8 tons, okay.
He's also fast enough to outrun polar bears, which can move up to 25 miles per hour.
Wow.
But Crash really shines when it comes to durability. Just look at how well he holds up after 112 falling wooden crates.
112? Well, he is a little flat.
Where did they all come
but
I bet it's Aku Aku's fault. And he's right back up like it didn't even
happen.
What a champ. Crash has endured an
okay, that could be a problem for Spyro.
All at once, which, given their size, could potentially level a city block.
And
with the help of Aku Aku, he even survived a crash landing from outer space. What the heck is up with his hair?
With the mojo thing, right?
Falling at 17,500 miles per hour.
Oh, how fast is that?
Space shuttle's typical re-entry, which means the force of its collision would be equivalent to more than 2 million tons of TNT.
Jeez, 2 million tons.
Just teleport them to safety.
I can't believe we're okay.
Oh, are you kidding me? You know what you did.
Yeah, Aku Aku.
But what's the saying? Any Crash you can walk away from, right? Plus, given how easy it is for Crash's enemies to lure him into traps, his absurd durability is crucial.
Right.
Well, Crash isn't perfect, but with his amazing abilities and a little bit of mojo, he's saved the whole world many times over.
That's impressive.
And after years of this, he even finally learned how to speak.
Now let's go home.
Really?
I need pancakes. Pancakes!
Just the one word or more? He's smiling, standing there.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, Spyro?
Prophecy tells of a special purple dragon
Yep,
born
definitely
every
Spyro.
10 generations, destined to be a hero of his age. This
Okay.
was the legend of Spyro.
Legend of Spyro.
But when the ancient
Right.
Dark Master Malefor learned of this, he swore to destroy Spyro before he even hatched.
Makes sense.
By the way, there are at least 3 different timelines for Spyro, but we're
Yeah.
mainly sticking with the legend of Spyro.
Right, okay.
Because he can
That's
do
what I
pretty
heard.
much anything the other ones can, and more. Plus,
Got
I
it.
think they're all the same Spyro
And there's Cinder and
reincarnated
Sparks.
anyway, since
They're
that's
both
what
in
the prophecy
Skylanders
says.
too.
And look, that's totally Skylands being made at the end of Dawn of the Dragon.
I get it. Kind of looks like it, yeah.
Aside, Spyro was saved from Malfor's wrath by Ignitus, a guardian dragon.
He has ADD?
He decided to pull a Moses
Okay.
and send Spyro's egg
I didn't know
floating
that.
down a river to who knows where. Okay, why do so many stories start with people just throwing
Right?
things into
Yeah.
rivers? That's never a good idea.
Like
Problem
Goku,
is, it
yeah.
worked out fine for Spyro.
Everyone else,
He was
and
found
Superman.
and adopted by a family of dragonflies. And even without fellow dragons around, Spyro grew up to be a pretty good fighter. He's
All right,
strong,
that's good.
tough, and makes good use of his
So is
horns,
Sparks,
tail, and
like-
claws. But not his wings.
Sparks is probably part of
Not
the
yet.
family,
Without
right?
a dragon's parentage, Spyro remained mostly grounded during his childhood. But he got pretty good at using his head. Like
Okay.
the fun way, not the brainy
But he
stuff.
can fly
You
now,
do
right?
not
I'm
wanna
assuming.
be on the other end of his charge attack.
Ow, yeah,
But
that was
one
the
fateful
ow.
day,
He went flying.
everything changed. During a game of hide and seek with his quote-unquote brother, Sparks. They
Oh,
got
so
into
Sparks
a
is
bit
his
of
brother,
monkey
okay.
business, And, in desperation, Spyro unexpectedly breathed fire.
Oh,
This
wow.
was Spyro's first hint that he was adopted. Hold on. You mean
Right.
he was an actual dragonfly the whole time? I can think of a
Oh, that
few
kinda
other
reminds me of, like,
kids,
Ice Age
I
2,
don't know, anytime he saw
when
his
like the
reflection.
female mammoth,
This
Ellie,
revelation prompted Spyro to
thought
go
she
on
wasn't a
journey
mammoth.
in search of his true home among other dragons.
Makes sense.
Oh, and Sparks tagged along to help find treasure and protect his dragon brother from harm. Not
Okay,
like he needed
good for
it.
him.
He's the chosen one, bitch. He's got a bunch of awesome dragon powers. As a
Oh, wow, he's got, like, a
dragon,
lot of
Spyro
breath.
was not limited to just
In Skylanders, he can only breathe fire, I
After
think.
finding and rescuing 4 great dragon guardians, they each became his teachers in the arts of elemental combat.
Oh, so he's
Ignitus
trained a
taught
lot.
Spyro how to control fire and focus it into huge blasts. Voltaire showed him how to use electric breath to stun enemies and toss them through the air.
That's
Cyril
cool.
taught him to freeze foes solid and fire.
That is
ice.
crazy.
And Parador
Don't think I've
showed
ever
him
really
how to
seen a
use
dragon
earth
breathe
breath
ice
to
before.
Split rocks and roll up into a ball. Spyro also
So wait, Spyro rolls up into a ball, or okay,
combat
whatever.
with the martial art of Dragon Kata. Oh, and he
Okay.
finally learned how to fly.
Right.
Time. Speaking
Yeah.
of which, Spyro learned how to briefly slow down time to improve his reactions. Oh,
Okay.
but
That's
all
gonna
of this
help.
led to Spyro learning the ultimate element.
Oh, an ad, really? Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can just pause this and open it back for when this thing finally plays and stuff.
The convexity. breath.
Okay,
Ether.
we're back.
Convexity. It's ether. No, stupid.
Wait,
Everyone
what?
calls it Convexity. Okay. Purple dragons
Okay.
like Spyro can use a mysterious energy that is essentially the spiritual life force of the universe. While
Oh.
it's never officially named in canon, lead concept artist Jared Polin has gone on record to clarify its name and properties. And
Okay.
he calls it ether. Ether.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Don't convex me, Wiz. True fans know I'm right. Ether
Okay,
is an
sure.
extremely powerful element which binds the fates of the living and the dead. With
Oh.
Ether, Spyro pulls from the 4 elements to create energy which, according to Poland, has power comparable to that of an atom smasher.
Oh,
Isn't that the
wow.
thing that shoots an
That might
atom
be able to
around at light
overtax,
speed for all sorts
Crash's
of
durability.
sciencey stuff? Yes, they're particle accelerators with a moving photon beam containing 362 megajoules of energy. Yeah, I
Wow.
said that. This beam
Not
can
sure
slice
how that
through a
compares
human
to, like,
skull in a nanosecond.
tons of
Just
TNT.
like what happened to Russian scientist Anatoly Bugorsky when he stuck his head in one of them. Why the
Oh.
hell would he do that? God, being Russian
Ow,
must be hard.
yeah.
Bugorsky took a beam less than a molecule thick through the skull, which obliterated all matter in its path in an instant. While he
Gotcha.
survived, half of his face around the microscopic hole in his head swelled, peeled apart, and was
Oh.
permanently paralyzed.
Ow.
He experienced a blinding light he described as brighter than 1,000 suns.
Hey, Spyro,
But is that really
about?
true?
I don't really know. I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the power of 1,000 suns surged through my body.
Just imagine
Wow.
if that beam was the size of Spyro's super breath. No, wait, you don't need to. We've
'Cause
seen
it
what
is.
it's like when he killed the Ape King. Of course, Spyro's ether powers have other uses as well, such as curing his fellow dragon Cinder of Malfor's corruption. Is he shooting
Okay.
ghosts at her? What
Oh, yeah,
kind of
wow.
magic were they smoking when they came up with that? But ether is dependent
You can ask
on
that about a lot
balance
of
between
franchises.
light and dark. Should a purple dragon fall prey to their own anger and hatred, they risk being consumed by dark ether or nether, transforming into a blackened, rage-filled form.
So is that like Dark Spyro?
Really nice guy. But as Dark Spyro, he lets
Yeah, Dark
loose.
Spyro.
He's stronger, faster, and way more violent.
Okay.
Unfortunately, when Spyro's consumed by dark ether, he cannot return to his old self on his own.
Oh.
But with friends like Sparks and Cinder at his side, he's always found his way back.
Okay.
The power of love. Right, Spyro?
You gotta believe.
With all these powers at his claw tips, Spyro is a force to be reckoned with. He's
Right.
quick, outracing biplanes that can fly over 159 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
He's pushed a gold statue about twice his size.
A 1.9
and he's
plus
pretty tough, claiming
megaton
his scales
hit.
are impenetrable.
Jeez.
So I'm electricity proof too? I knew my scales were impenetrable, but now this?
Wait, is that like
Bold
Skylands
plan, but
Academy or
let's look at the
something?
facts.
I'm not
Spyro
sure.
once took a punch from this massive magma golem, which then lost its arm and replaced it with a cathedral tower. This cathedral is very similar in size to St. Stephen's Basilica, a
Okay.
Roman Catholic church in Budapest, Hungary. By taking the height, length, and depth of the basilica and adjusting for empty space, we can estimate the arm's mass to weigh over 400,000 tons.
That's a lot of
Assuming
tons.
a low-end punching speed of 15 miles per hour, that of the average humans, the golem
Okay.
must have hit with at least 1.9 million tons of
Okay.
force.
Wait,
And after
1.9
getting all
million
these powers,
tons.
saving the dragon,
Wasn't it
and
like 2
defeating the
million
Dark
tons
Master
for
himself,
Crash?
Spyro tapped into ether one last time to literally pull the exploding planet back together.
Oh, God.
What? How the hell? How?
Yeah.
I'd say a mix of the power of love, magic of friendship, and a smidgen of prophetic destiny.
Probably. But he won't have
Pet
friendship in this
dragon
fight.
more than anything.
Probably not, anyway.
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love. Just look away.
Those graphics, top notch.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Okay.
First, let me tell you
So I
about
gotta make
the
a prediction.
mascot
Let me
of
just see if I can
Good
get through this ad
Blue
first.
Apron.
Actually, wait, look, I'm gonna watch this.
That's right.
That's right. Raise the stake. Oh yeah, I saw that last time. I think I'm liking this a little too much. Cheese. No, what happened to the cheese? This is getting a little repetitive though.
By now, you're probably shouting at your screen.
Yeah.
Why sign up? Well,
Actually, I think that was in the
Blue
like the
Apron
last
yours
ad
to
that had
$30
this
off your
kind of
first
thing.
order if you visit blueapron.com.
Okay, I'm assuming the battle's gonna start soon.
So check out this
Sorry if you had to
menu
sit through
and
that.
get your $30 off at blueapron.com/battle.
Unless you like skipped ahead or
Right
something.
now, it's
Alright, I'm getting ready to pause.
time for a battle.
Alright, okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll just pause it there. So for this battle, I'm honestly thinking that Spyro's going to win. It looked to me like in terms of their durability, and I could be getting this a little wrong, but durability is what I thought really was going to give Crash the edge. But in terms of their durability, I thought it said that Crash was like a 2 million tons of TNT, or 2 million tons or whatever. And then like Spyro was at 1.9 million tons. So that's basically even, right? Like Crash is still more durable than Spyro is, but not by too much, only like 100,000 tons. Which now that I say that out loud, that is still quite a lot. But even so, assuming that I'm getting those numbers right, that's not so much of a difference. That's not like a huge difference there. Whereas in some of the other categories, I feel like Spyro definitely has the edge. Such as when, you know, like for speed, we saw that Crash could outrun a 25 mile per hour polar bear or whatever, like a polar bear going 25 miles per hour. And maybe he had a better speed feat I'm just forgetting about or something, or something like that. But with Spyro, at least it's in the air. He could go up to what, like 159 miles per hour or something like that? That's much more than 25. Like, that's like what, over 6 times that amount? Even so, though, that's particularly in the air and not really on the ground. He could, you know, stay close to the ground and probably still fly that fast. But on the ground, I want to probably say that Crash is faster, just because, you know, he has something that can increase his own speed. You know, I forget what it's called. No, I'm not talking about the mojo. Like, there's something else that he had that could increase his own running speed or something like that. Whereas Spyro, I don't think he's too well known for speed on the ground. But even so, in the air, you know, Spyro, he could probably dodge a lot of what Crash can throw at him, especially with his time stopping or his time slowing down. So I think he's definitely not outclassed in terms of speed on the ground, and in terms of speed in the air, he's definitely faster, I'd say. Well, especially since Crash can't travel in the... Oh no, but he does have his, what is it, like a jetpack or like his helicopter thing? I would probably like to think that Spyro is faster in the air still. So yeah, but again, like in terms of overall speed, like on the ground, I don't think that Spyro is outclassed completely. And same goes with durability. I think Crash has the advantage, but not by too much. In terms of, you know, their special forms, I want to give that to Spyro, because I think that, you know, his like ether stuff or whatever, and, you know, especially like Dark Spyro, that's pretty powerful. And, you know, the Dark Spyro makes him stronger, faster, and more ferocious, meaning he's not really going to hold back, and he's going to, you know, go at full force. And again, at full force, we've seen that Spyro is very freaking powerful, and can do things like what, pull pieces of a planet back together, at least under certain circumstances. And, you know, he can, you know, I'm starting to forget a lot of the feats. And, you know, I know he can't turn back into regular Spyro, at least not without help. But again, this is just a death battle. In terms of, you know, I feel like in a death battle, he might still go there, even if he knows it's going to harm him and, you know, it's going to stab him in the back later or whatever, that he's going to have to find a way to change back. I think in a death battle, he's going to want to win, you know, he doesn't want to die. So that's where I am with that. And, you know, Crash does have his mojo, which does seem to do some very impressive things, but I don't think it's to the same extent that Spyro can do. The way I say, and, you know, in terms of strength, Crash, you know what, he was able to, like, kick a boulder or whatever that weighed like 8 tons. I'm not really sure about Spyro's strength, but I want it, like, his physical strength, I mean, but in terms of just sheer power and versatility, you know, I want to say that goes to Spyro. He's trained with a lot of different characters, a lot of different masters, and has learned a lot of different breadth. Crash does have a lot of abilities, but it's like a different variance of like what, punching and kicking and spinning or whatever. And he does have tech with him, but I still want to say that Spyro would have, you know, the power to be able to overcome that, especially when he goes into his special forms. So I want to say that Spyro is powerful enough to take him down, even with what Crash has. And in terms of intelligence, this one I'm a little concerned with, because I wanted to say that Spyro was definitely smarter, but Spyro, you know, well, yeah, they said he apparently has ADD or something, or ADHD or whatever, whereas Crash, you know, while he might be bad at book smarts, he seems to be good at solving puzzles, though he can fall into people's traps. So I'm not really sure what goes there. I might want to say Spyro is a little smarter, again, just because Crash is an idiot, but sometimes it looks like his idiocy can be in his favor. So actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm not really sure. I just want to say that Spyro is more powerful. And, you know, with his time stop, you know, with speed and everything like that, I feel like, you know, he might be able to, you know, get around Crash easier. And, you know, his super forms, I feel, are far superior to Crash's. That's just me anyway. This might be my own bias. And remember, I'm just getting from what they're telling me. So, and this might be bias, and I am rooting for Spyro as well, but I am thinking that Spyro is going to win. I don't really know if I have any great reasons why. It's just that a lot of them, they seem to be even in a lot of different categories, like speed and durability, or at least speed on the ground and durability. But in terms of speed in the air and versatility and power, I want to say Spyro has the advantage. Also, maybe a little in terms of intelligence. And in terms of strength, Crash might have the advantage in terms of strength, but again, as long as Spyro has the speed to get around him, I think it won't pose too much of a threat to him. So yeah, this might be my own personal bias, but I'm thinking that Crash is going to, no, sorry, that Spyro is going to win this death battle. And again, I want him to win, so I'm proven right in my episode of who, when, and why. So yeah, let's just go. And it's 3D, so I'm really excited. Is that something that happens in the game? Ow! He's okay. But yeah, this animation is looking nice. Oh, I forgot about Aku Aku. Dang. Okay, that might help. That might help Crash. Oh, it's Sparks. So is he gonna fight in this battle too? He's annoying Crash right now. Oh wait, no, is he gonna? No! He squashed him.
Sparks! No!
Oh, that is great. All right, now he's like, they have a reason for fighting. I like this. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna back out now. I'm still gonna go with Spyro. But I completely forgot about Aku Aku. Ow, 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 ow. That would hurt.
All right. You asked for it.
All right, the breath, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, Aku Aku. There we go. I was like, what the heck happened there? This is very clean animation. I like this. Ow! And it makes sense for them to be in 3D. Like, that's basically like all their games. Ooh! No, come on, Spyro. You have better aim than this. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. Oh, there's his mech. But again, even with that, I want to say Spyro was powerful enough to overcome that. He just hopped right in it. What does the mech actually do, though? I'm not sure if they... Oh, they still shoots fruit? Ooh.
Wait a sec, was that a fruit?
Yeah. Yep. But you're fast in the air, like 159 miles per hour. It's not really anywhere close to the speed of sound, but still. Ooh, ice breath. Oh. Oh, now Crash is like, what? Oh, there's that boulder. Okay, so we can't. So he's the one that rolls into the boulder, I think. Oh, how's he gonna get back up?
Stay right.
This can't be over. Oh, there we go. I forgot about that. Yeah, Spyro's got a lot of breath.
These things.
I know, yeah. Just pulls him out of nowhere, like the magic satchel. Ow! Wow, he's getting the better of him in the air. Ouch! Come on, Spyro, take that.
Done with this.
This is a dark Spyro! Oh, does that mean the battle's gonna be over soon? Oh! He just straight up... Is he gonna survive, right? He probably could. Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna survive this. Oh, wait, whoa. But does he think he's gonna survive that? Oh, Aku Aku! Oh, what's going on? Is he gonna go into Mojo? Or...
Nobody messes with me.
Is it over? Oh, wow, it is over. Okay. I didn't know what happened there.
Who's gonna pull Crash from the grave after that?
Okay, I see what
Spyro
happened.
had plenty of obvious advantages. His speedy flight let him control the pace of the battle.
Right.
His elemental arsenal gave him a much wider variety of attacks than Crash
Yeah,
had ever
speed and
seen in a
versatility.
one-on-one fight. Even with his extraordinary puzzle-solving skills, Crash was simply overwhelmed. But surprisingly, this wasn't nearly as one-sided as it looked on paper.
Okay.
With the strength to throw an 8-ton boulder, Crash was actually stronger than Spyro.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Both of them had survived impacts worth around 2 million tons
Yeah.
of force. How convenient. It's
Yeah.
almost like they planned this all along. To be fair, we did have to lowball Spyro's durability against the Golem's punch.
Oh,
However,
really?
both of them had shown durability, which far exceeded much of their attack capability. So,
Yeah.
even with his gadgets,
That's what I was
Crash
thinking.
Really didn't have a good way to hurt Spyro very much. But the funny thing is, Spyro didn't have many attacks that could firmly hurt Crash either.
Yeah.
They were both just too tough.
Honestly, I'm actually gonna pause this a little bit. This is something that I see a lot in terms of, like when I try to do fights and stuff like that. A lot of what I find is that, you know, their durability is so high, you know, both of them, that's like the attacks that each of them can produce can't really do much to each other. And this is the same thing I find, like, you know, like this is just, I'm gonna ramble a little bit, but in terms of like, You know, Green Arrow versus Hawkeye. I'm thinking, you know, Green Arrow has fought people that are far superior to Hawkeye, and Hawkeye has fought people who are far superior to Green Arrow. So when you match them up against each other, it's like both of them have things that they've seen before. So, you know, why should, and I'm gonna spoil the fight, I'm just 3, 2, 1. You know, why should Green Arrow lose to Hawkeye when he's fought people more powerful than Hawkeye and survived? But then again, you can say the same thing the other way around. So it's really hard to work around that. Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. Sorry about that.
They didn't have a good way to hurt Spyro very much. But the funny thing is, Spyro didn't have many attacks that could firmly hurt Crash either.
Yeah.
They were both just too tough.
Well, until Spyro used the ether breath, which could literally break matter apart at an atomic level.
Oh yeah,
Not even Aku Aku could
that's the
save
one
Crash from
power
being
feat I
that
forgot
intense.
about.
I guess Crash just couldn't spin this one.
The winner is Spyro the Dragon.
All right, 3 for 3. That's awesome.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want to get the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below. And if
All
you
right,
want
let's
to
see who's
some
next.
commentary on this episode, click that little box over there. First membership trial.
All right, cool. Sora and Pit. Okay, I thought they were gonna do this one eventually. All right, that's cool. Sora versus Pit. I don't really know these characters too well. I know Pit from, from Smash Bros, obviously. And I don't really know Sora at all. Like, I'm aware of Kingdom Hearts, but I don't really know him too well. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this because I know this is a fight that a lot of people have been asking for, you know, Sora versus Pit. In terms of who I think would actually win, I don't know, because I don't know these characters too well. From what I've heard from other people, I want to lean more towards Sora, but I don't know. I really don't know the power between these two, and I don't know how to really compare them too well. To be honest, I would have probably preferred the next fight to be Thanos versus Darkseid, considering that, you know, Infinity War is coming out literally in like 2 weeks, and, you know, if it was still coming out on May 4th, which is, you know, when it was supposed to come out before it was moved up ahead, as you can see, you know, this would come out May 2nd on YouTube, which would be 2 days before that fight. So I thought that might have been what was coming next, but no, clearly it's not. And actually, I'm kind of happy about that because that would probably mean that fight would not be in 3D, and I really want that fight to be in 3D, hopefully when it comes. But yeah, I just thought there would be no better time to do it than then. But anyway, that's just me rambling on. I'm excited for this fight. Even though I don't know these characters too well, I am excited for this fight. And in terms of this episode, I thought it was an okay episode overall. I'm really happy that I was able to pick up on a lot of stuff that they were saying. So they actually lowballed Spyro's durability feat. Okay, so that makes me rest a little easier, you know, thinking they might actually be more durable than Crash, at least somewhat. But yeah, so they're, yeah, about even in terms of durability, and I was right that, you know, Spyro was more versatile, that he was faster, that his dark form, you know, would be powerful enough to overpower Crash's durability. I didn't really think about, you know, the other way around, that Crash would have no way of getting past the durability of Spyro. But no, what they said does make sense, that really, you know, their power that they have, at least for the most part, is just not powerful enough to exceed the durability limits of each other. And again, you know, in versus debates, that can be kind of difficult to overcome. How do you figure that out otherwise, you know, if you just can't do that? And it was funny. There were a lot of parts where I laughed at it. Even though I don't know these characters too well, I did find this episode quite funny. And I enjoyed learning about these characters. After learning more about these characters, I do still want to say that I prefer Spyro. I just think that if I were to play his games, I would enjoy his games more overall. That's just me though, and that's what I think. You know, Crash is still cool though. From what I saw, he does look really cool. But I think I still just prefer Spyro more. And now for the negatives, again, I just wish the fight was longer, and I keep bringing back to this, that, you know, there were like the glory days of Death Battle, you know, when they were having like 3D fights that were a very good length, you know, like they had Iron Man versus Lex Luthor. That was a good length. Next fight after that, or 2 fights after that, Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher. That was a good length as well. Goku versus Superman, you know, I thought that was a good length as well. Wolverine versus Raiden, good. Yang versus Tifa, that was pretty good. But now they don't do the 3D fights as much anymore, and when they do, it doesn't seem to be too long. At least it doesn't feel long to me. Maybe it felt longer to you, but I just thought, and there could have been more that they could have done, even though a lot of them showed off what they could have done, like how Spyro was doing all the different kinds of breath, and his other form or whatever. They could have shown, Crash, going into his Mojo form or whatever I thought they could have done. That's what I thought was going to happen next. I didn't think it was actually going to be over that quickly. And again, I really shouldn't be complaining about this because I know animating is hard, especially 3D animations, but still, just from what I've seen, they've been able to show us how they've been able to give 3D fights at a consistent pace, and they're good 3D fights, like really long ones. I'm just surprised that they can't do that anymore. Maybe they just wanted to try that and they found that it was way too hard for them, and if so, I totally understand. It's just a little disappointing because, for this one, especially for this fight that a lot of people have been waiting for a very long time, I just thought that people, I just thought that, that they would have made this one really long. And that's, again, I'm worried for, fights that I really want to see, like Thanos versus Darkseid and Galactus versus Unicron. I'm pretty sure they're both going to be 3D. I would be surprised if they weren't, but I'm just thinking, is it going to be underwhelming? Because, when people hype up these fights, you're going to want to make it so that, they're good fights. And I'm not saying this one wasn't good. I'm not saying that at all. It's just that, I guess I just kind of expected a little more. I was a little underwhelmed just with the length of the fight. And their reasoning makes sense, at least for someone that doesn't really know these characters too well. At least to me, their reasoning makes sense. I can definitely agree with this one. And I'm happy that another one of my Who, When, and Why episodes was proven correct. I'm really happy about that. That's 3 for 3, even if it was for completely different reasons, which I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, overall, I thought this was a pretty okay episode. The animation was really nice for what it was. For the length it was really nice. I didn't see any sort of weird parts or anything like that. It was 3D, it was very crisp, very clean. So yeah, that was nice. And again, I feel like they didn't really hold back too much information this time around, the analyses, which was really good. That's something I really like to see them. They don't hold too much back. Again, it was funny. It was informative. I felt really informed of the characters, and I was able to come to my conclusion. So I guess in that aspect, I actually like this one more than some other battles. It's just that, again, with the fight, it was a little underwhelming. But overall, I'd say this was a pretty solid episode. But what do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments below what you thought of this fight. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you agree with it? Do you not agree with it? Again, tell me all in the comments below, because I'd like to learn more about these characters, and you guys have the right to your own opinions as well. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a huge like. I always appreciate the likes. Sorry about the sleeve. I always appreciate the likes. Comment below everything I said, what you thought of the video, what you thought of my reaction. There'll also be a link in the description of the original video, so make sure to go check that out, because this is just a reaction video, and they're the people that actually made it, so make sure to go support them down the description below. And if you could subscribe to my channel, guys, that'd be so great. That would really help my channel out. I react to as many death battles as I can, as soon as I possibly can. So obviously I reacted to this one as obviously as I could. I'm really happy I did, by the way. Again, just because I was pretty impressed with it, at least for during the fight, and the analyses. And I'm happy that, again, my Who and Why episode was proven correct. Again, just the length was a little bit of it, but I'm pretty happy I reacted to it. I also react to the DBXs that I feel that I'm interested in. Even for something like this, I would react to Sora versus Pit. But if this was like a DBX, I might not react to it, just because I don't know the characters too well. And I also have my own versus series called Who, When, and Why, which is where I just talk about different versus debates, and I give my own personal opinions, and you can all give your opinions down in the comments below as well. So if you're into that, you can stick around if you want. But your view is plenty of contributions. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's it for me. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out.